defend this TA while she just kind of jungles. Like, they have to defend towers while she jungles, and they have Wyvern for it. So, yeah, let's see.
All right, let's find out, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ourselves in the first game of this lower bracket run here that both teams are trying to make. BetBoom versus One Move. One of these teams will be their last they play in this qualifiers. Winner to go on, get to challenge Na'Vi next up.
Mid-game, a lot of pressure, I'd say, on Pantomim for his curses to stop the aggression into... I mean, cursing versus Chen and Enigma, he could have some really good ones to just set up fights to kill people. Might just insta-kill someone at start of fights or be that counter-initiation versus Enigma. So, eyes on him. He's kind of he's their only real big team fighter on that side on One Move. Let's see how the lane goes. Let's see how bottom is. Let's see if the Timber Tiny is able to fare versus this Ursa Chen. It could get kind of one-sided potentially if they make some mistakes down there.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, do you like these starting items from Noticed? I feel a bit different. We feel like the standards has been sort of wand and a few branches, but rather than going for the one, just going for the straight stats with the build up into the null talismans.
This was the build before when people would do, right? Double null, and then you go into like earn and stuff like that. So it's a very variable earned game. I mean, playing versus the TA, it's always going to be really nice. Put in the lane too.
The battle begins.
I'll see here, BetBoom. What kind of setup we'll get? Nothing surprising. I mean, so this bottom lane should be pretty nice for Dahak and Sneko, right?
I think so. Yeah,
this is the Ursa that you get being banned out most of the time when you're trying to run a Timber Saw. So we'll see how much of an issue it gives him.
It looks phenomenal. So it's just going to be like, how much can the Tiny pull waves? He has a Windlace, not boots. Chen can't really stop him too well. And yeah, let's see how top goes. Let's see if the Wyvern can help out Knight a lot. This could be a scary lane. If they make a couple mistakes up here also, the Willow and the Enigma can actually apply decent pressure to TA. Wyvern has gotten quite a bit weaker in the laning phase with the flight reduction.
Sure, I think the potentials for kills being the highest in this top lane.
Yeah. Mid lane. Oh, good deny from Mello. Got range creep deny.
And who do you tend to favour in that matchup, the Kunkka and the Quap?
Usually the Quap by a little bit, but Kunkka still fares well. He ends up like he's got the plays that he can always just like X himself and TP back, so it's the harassment from Quap. What it usually is versus most heroes isn't the same.
So far in the CS, pretty even in this mid.
Yeah.
And so it looks to be nobody getting zoned out of the side lanes too hard so far.
Nope. Sneko, we see the wards, the common ward that we're seeing now versus Chen all the time to block the medium camp. To ensure they just get that really strong creep.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Hard camp is still open though, so let's see. It was a Satyr on the initial spawn. He actually did not. He took the passive instead of having persuasion, so he wasn't able to get the mana burn creep at the start. Now if he finds one though, it'd be pretty devastating for Afterlife.
Oh, see, Dahak is going to be going for the Battle Fury build this game. Ring of Health queued up, ready to grab that one. So wants to make sure he can scale, keep his farm on a pace that matches that of a TA.
Yeah, interesting. I thought maybe he'd go for a little more aggression because he's playing at the Cold Embrace, so he can go like Diffusal and you actually do something through it, but nope, we've been seeing most of these Ursas just wanting to play a little bit more of that farm game lately. Yeah, top, we're starting to see that issue. The constant pullback of the wave Knight. Wyvern does not buy pressure onto these two at all to kind of secure the lane for a TA.
In cold, there is comfort.
At least he's got Cold Embrace, okay.
Do you think One Move will get the chance to be able to get some stacks going in the triangle for the TA?
That's actually a very good point. I don't think that they can too well. Maybe Soyush just does. He's probably the only one who can actually make the opportunity to stack. I don't think Wyvern can leave this lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Mid lane, the aggressive glyph. Mello pushing the limits here.
Unlikely to be able to kill him, though.
Your admiral is on board.
Zoning him off very nicely.
Actually, we'll have dagger again in a second with the scream.
Radiant's middle tower.
Look
is
at this.
under
He's
attack.
making sure he doesn't get the CS on the flag bearer creep. Not even getting XP. Oh, Mellow. Really nice plays.
Yeah, this is some big zoning.
But now, level 4 is hit. Bottle achieved by Laurel.
He's fine. He's still got blink.
And how much did he zone him off there? What, 3 creeps at least? Looked like?
Yeah, at least for sure, right?
Yep. Pretty solid aggression. And he's 15 and 3, but look at the wave he's now got coming.
Yeah,
I mean, that is.
He's not going to be able to get a refuel on his bottle. Can't get to either the water runes.
Oh, they're actually moving toward bottom. Sayush is here. It was pinged out, though. They saw it, I believe, with that ward they have in
Dire's
jungle.
middle tower
And Lara
is
will
under
heal up
attack.
once he saw it. I like it. I like how aggressive Mello was playing there. I think that's kind of how you want to play this matchup. Lara was still 3, so he didn't actually have like the X TP back to base play when he Mello with that aggression. So really good play there from him.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
I mean, it's definitely the roughest for TA at the moment. It's Knight top lane.
Yeah.
It's at least as he is a TA, he will be able to recover.
Got him. They have double nets, and the Fury swipes are adding up.
Afterlife should be fine, yes, Sayish. He's able to come in and offer up an avalanche.
I'll take it.
That was scary. 9 stacks of Fury swipes. Toward the end. But yeah, the TA, we're seeing that effect, of course, to the Enigma, the constant deny. 17 denies at the moment.
That was not wise.
I mean, mid as well. About to hit the 6s on the next wave or so.
30 seconds till those runes as well, too. Looks like BetBoom's in a better position to check
Step
both runes at the
lively
moment.
now. Your admiral is on board.
Seneco's ready to be in position.
He's just jungling, honestly. I think he sees that Ursa's not pressured in the lane at all, and he's like, I'm going to maximize on this Chen. I'm jungling.
Nice as well to get that hack there, that solo XP. He
Yeah.
can get that 6 as quickly as he can, just in case any sort of rotation does come into the bottom lane. So he'll be able to protect himself.
Yeah, he's like in range for the runes. Well, not entirely, as it will be guaranteed there from
Dire's
Sayu's
middle
bottom, but
tower
he's in range for the
under
runes
attack.
and farming and giving solo XP, so. And now mid.
Mello, he has of course used the blink, but a creep away from the 6 lull, so there's no boat for this combo. And that will mean no killer, unfortunately, for him there. If he'd only just had that little bit more XP, the boat damage would have done it.
Right, if he wasn't zoned from those creeps from Mello the way he played aggressively, that was a kill.
Exactly, yeah,
So,
that's
those
true.
are all things adding up.
It really does, yeah, it would have been a kill otherwise.
Nicely done.
Step lively
0-0,
now.
6
Your
minutes.
admiral is on board.
Something that we've got very used to seeing already in this region.
Yeah,
Very, very slow, steady starts.
team's extremely careful. Oh, look at Seneko also, I love it. He's like, you want to try stacking for TA? I'm actually just going to start walking in, scouting things out, and messing with you, so you can't get those stacks started. Knights has to go to the jungle, though. We see the TA. He's probably telling his team, he's like, guys, I'm not really getting much of anything top. They just keep pulling lane back, and now Enigma's almost 6. So I think this is the right move. He has to go to jungle, otherwise he's going to just get black-holed as soon as the Enigma hits.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Try for a kill on the Chen. A full combo into the Chakram. TP's coming in and Dark's on top of Afterlife, but Afterlife's able to cut down Seneko. TP in from Lau, drags him into the combo, keeps him in range of the Ursa, and the swipe stacking up. I mean, the Dahak will be able to take him out and return.
It's always weird seeing ultimates like retrieving first blood. You know, the Chakram comes in and it's his first blood. It's just super bizarre to see that. Very slow start. The Hawk happy though, comes in, gets the kill, but Laurel does have to make the rotation, so.
There's so many denies up top.
26, yeah, he's just
Got to be one of the higher ones we've seen at
Keep
so
it
this
going.
timing on a solo hero.
And it's scary for anyone to come up here too, because if you come up, he's just gonna black hole you. Like, you'll die to Eidolon's plus black hole for sure. Rune this time, Laurel. He gets his bottle refilled from Seneko, and he also gets the rune, so will be rewarded for his rotation down bottom.
You get nothing.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no stacks for TA is what this is all going to
I
be.
mean, Melo's very low in the mid.
Oh,
He's going to get caught by the X combo into the brambles. But he's still able to jump in time.
he missed the bramble.
Yeah, it looked like it was on top of him, but it didn't connect.
Afterlife hanging around in the area. Could actually pose kill threat on Laurel. Boat's back up in 2 seconds. Wants to at least try to hold on to this tower. And he's giving Sayush experience with this move on the Timber. Oh, I find himself a juicy stack too on Afterlife. While at the same time, Laurel is farming some stacks.
Yeah, they're getting another Ancient one going here as well. Roger.
Oof, that is juicy.
My thrift rewarded.
I imagine they will be just, Lyle will probably clear this up pretty soon, right? Can you sort of leave this and wait for a Battle Furious? I don't think so. Yeah,
no,
you
if you
take
want
this
to do
now.
that, stack it later. Like, just stack it again up later. That Battle Fury is still like 4 minutes away minimum. It's going to take some time for Laurel. You have to cut it out. Yeah, he's going to be well and truly enabled from that. So all 3 cores should be the top 3 net worth from BetBoom after that. Does get finished up. And they just continue. Yeah, this top lane is terrifying. Knight just has to full jungle, and he has no stacks. But there'll be some concerns for this TA.
Oh, for sure. Meanwhile, bottom Dax just getting free farm on the
Just
Ursa.
chilling. Yeah, and it's lane farm, so the better farm. As yeah, Laurel finishes up the stack, X's himself back, and we'll be back out to look for maybe an aggressive play. Maybe look to set up. It depends. Does he want to give Roger XP mid and look to play around top? He will get a ruin, so he does have the opportunity if he'd like to go up there. Nice dodge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Douche. Oh, Tumblr's toy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's going to be tough to defend.
Siege creeps here. Snake level 5.
So they're going to
Nice
TP over.
pullback.
Oh, they get the setup into the stun, into the root. Sonic Wave's going to... It will clear the wave, but it won't clear any heroes. Melo falling very low to the boat, smashing down on him, but he will survive.
Dire's top tower
Great,
is under
great
attack.
little play pulling him into the stun. And then I think Pantomime actually froze the siege by accident. Some little bit of missed spellcasting, but either way, Melo
Dire's
lives.
top tower has fallen.
Lively now. Your
These side
admiral
lanes
is on
just
board.
getting so much space. Dahak can do whatever he wants bottom, and then top lane, we're seeing Notice just pushing these towers down.
And they just keep stacking. Like, look at Roger. Another double stack. The Ancients and the Hard Camp. Laurel continue to get massive. One move. What's their move going to be to slow this down? Because this can't be what they want to be happening. No pressure on lanes whatsoever.
They're not capitalizing on how slow this game is. At least not on the same level that BetBoom are.
Yeah, it does not fare well for the TA, this type of pace right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now to the mid tower. The map is going to quickly shrink. They're going to lose access to their ancient area before there's even been a single
Dire's
stack
middle tower
opportunity for the
has
TA.
fallen.
So they can get around maybe the tier 2 mid. They're grouping up BetBoom.
They have a very aggressive Ward 2 scouting Pantomime. Oh, nice play from the Enigma. You see that from Noticed? He actually just Eidolon split and blocked both camps. He blocked the right camp and this one right here. And then he's going to farm left side. So he's preventing some farm also for one move, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, where's the TA going to go?
I don't know. I tried to go to hit some triangle, but he TP's over. There's no camps. He has to go straight to Ancients.
See if they can find anything with this smoke, but it doesn't look to be. There's Noticed. He's aware.
They got to be careful. They have to commit everything too. They don't have Sonic Wave, so now they do actually. So it was just on cooldown. But if they had gone earlier, they could just not finish the Enigma and get turned on. Laurel. This is spotted from the Sentry. Can't actually make the setup bottom. Nice little Ward Sentry coverage. Seeing it. TA farms a single Ancient, but yeah, like you just still continue to get out-resourced on the map.
Oh, he continue to get worse now. We have Dahak having his Battle Fury complete.
Yep.
He's going to be able to farm these camps very, very quickly.
And he still has at least one stack for himself. He does have one Ancient that they did get ready for him. It looks like
Radiant's top
they're
tower
upsetting
is
up.
under
They
attack.
kind of want to look for Roche, maybe? I mean, they have mech on Seneko.
Well, I mean, they got an Ursa.
If they can get a pick off,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
oh,
attack.
he's going to start it. Oh, chain creeps are gone. Panto?
Dire's middle tower is
Gonna get
under
caught by the X-Mark.
Radiant's
I'm gonna
bottom
catch the Wyvern and remove the... Well, he's actually gonna throw down the curse in an attempt to save himself, but he's not escaping this, so not only dead, but no curse available now.
Now it's a definite Roche guaranteed. I think yeah, that was a... Even if he's dying, though, like, holding the curse is definitely more valuable. Cause if
Especially because
he's,
he
like,
has buyback.
exactly, like, even if it's this early,
bottom tower is under attack.
bit of a slip up there, 2-1. Slow-paced, but BetBoom really dominating this early game and continuing to get stacks going.
Playing it really nicely so far. Bottom lane, Afterlife. So he's going to get set up in here behind the tower. And with the hack around, they should have the damage to take this man out. He'll chain over to the side. Not enough to save him. It is not. Dragged back and given over to the claws of the bear. There's also Dahak able to find the deny on the tower as well.
Oof. Everything
My
going
thrift rewarded.
kind of just really smooth for Bet. It's such a quiet, slow game, but that's playing into their favor so
Yeah,
nicely.
they love it. They love it here, BetBoom.
Yep, Enigma has the Wraith Pack done also. So damage might be pretty limited from one move in the next fight. On top of Rum, Wraith Pack, just full damage reduction. How are you going to kill heroes? There's Chen Hand of God, Chen Mech, Wraith Pack, Boat. Things starting to look more and more difficult very quickly.
Cold and sweet.
They're not even going to give the Hawk the stacks. Laro's like, I'm close to BKB. It's mine. And with BKB, he can full commit into fights. No fear from the Quap or Timber. Very early. Blink is done for Pantomime, so at least he'll be able to maybe perhaps stop some of the aggression, stop some of those ults in team fight, but his core is quite far behind. The Hawk with Blink. Now they're looking to kick that pace up.
Not going to find anyone here, but they will realize that there's an attempted split push going on bottom from Knight.
They're sweeping toward Ancients and just prevent, like, that's just like the scout to see if he's there. Now they see him bottom.
I mean, they're in on top of Knight. Dahak ready to start the fight off here. Sayush to the side. Try and help out, but there's not going to be any help in Knight.
Okay, this is brutal. They're just getting completely outmaneuvered around the map.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Even setting up now top, Laurel. He's already prepared with Roger. Mello does not have BKB either. He's gone
See
for
if they can
Wraith.
get that catch.
got
There is
the
the
Witch
Blink Winter's Curse.
Dire's
You see
bottom
Mello.
tower is under
Lal.
attack.
He's got the opening. He's got the combos. Is there anything Panto can do to save? He's going to head over, drop the curse down, but already the damage is coming in on top of Mello.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is
now
under
Clock
Panto.
will fall.
Will he be able to get away? He will.
And Sayush at the side. Sneak back in and set up onto Roger with the combo and the help out of Afterlife.
Okay. Who got the last? Sayush got last hit. I think it's really important actually for this Tiny to find some type of farm. So getting a last hit there is good because right now without Blink, they just can't do anything. There's no one they can play around. So yeah, continue to just lose the map control. Get a good pick off at least on the Willow, but yeah, losing your Quap even with Winter's Curse. It's tough. Knight can't even, yeah, look, he can't access his triangle. He has to sit in the tree lines as this TA because they lost so much map control this early on in the game. Look at the skeletons to scout. Seneko with some nice micro. All three kind of blocking the three ramps.
So in the mid. Set up once again here from Lal. As the boat will miss,
Quite off the mark.
but looks like it doesn't matter. The hack still easily able to stack up the damage.
This is becoming quite the stomp. I mean, it's 6-2, but the way that the macro game is playing out, there's just, yeah, TA constantly under pressure, constantly looking for places to farm, has nowhere to farm, has to farm in kind of no man's land where she's constantly at risk of dying.
Looks like they may die again unless your TP's out straight away. Into the trees.
They know.
Won't find her with the torrent.
Checking to see if he's melded.
Oh, still hiding in the tree. Hey, that little spot there, they haven't quite seen them.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they'll find Panto, though. He gets a blink.
I mean, both of them in the trees, but BetBoom this time not able to find either of them.
Yeah, well, you know what? At the same time, though, look at Knight. He's not farming. He's stuck down here now for quite some time. So even though they didn't get him, I think the damage is kind of similar. The Hawk is still still checking. And now Knight's going to show up. They're like, we knew it. We knew he was still down there.
Dire's
They
bottom
might have
tower
another
is
chance
under
again.
attack.
Yeah, Laurel, he seems to know. He's like, he's going to stick
He
around.
wants to go.
They're buying time with this, though. You know, like, Knight's not farming, which is really cruddy, of course, but they did get the tiny blink dagger now, so perhaps maybe off of that they can look to make something happen. The Hawks,
Oh,
he's far.
gonna make an attempt on him. He might not get back up in time here. He's surrounded by the three. Sonic Wave comes in, but the hand of God heals there. Jumping with the avalanche. The hack is still fine. They weren't able to finish him even with the commitment of the ultimate. And now, one move, they've got to run. As BetBoom have turned up in their numbers. Panto will turn, drop down the curse, but he dies along with Afterlife. BetBoom losing nobody here. Sayush, is he able to get out in time? Tumbler's Toy will save his life. Hello.
Not so
Side
lucky,
of the
though.
base. He has Blink, but he's not able to get it off. X-Mark was there, drags him back mid-animation.
Dire's bottom tower
3
is
dead
under attack.
on one move.
Radiant's top tower
3
is
dead,
under
and they
attack.
committed everything, right? They committed their curse, they committed their Sonic Wave, and they can't even take him out the second time. Seneko comes in, heals him up, the Hand of God mech. Even Holy Locket, you saw how much the healing was from it all. They're just so far ahead,
Dire's bottom tower is under
making it
attack.
look very easy now.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Very much a stomp so far, but quite a rare one in terms of how low the kills are.
Yeah.
Not every day you see a 20-minute
Dire's
game that's
middle tower is under
very
attack.
one-sided and the kills are as low as 9 against 2.
But
Dire's
just nothing
middle
that
tower
one move
has
can do,
fallen.
because they just have no one to rally around. They have Blink Tiny, so maybe they can get some pickoffs, but Quap is so far from BKB that Mello, if the Willow is ever there, if he gets caught even by the Kunkka, he's just dead in every single one of these situations.
I got Gem on Dahak as well. Also Bold DD, he's ready to go.
They're looking to secure the entirety of the rest of the game.
Seneko farming some Ancients.
Nice jump. I mean, when you see that, you know, you're feeling pretty good. Your 5-position Chen is level 11 as well. And your 5-position Chen actually is taking the Specialist's array. Hell yeah. Let me get that multiple target attacks from Chen.
That helps you farm the Ancients.
Sure, why not? Got some stats. No one else is using it.
Dude, does it?
Unnoticed. He might
Radiant's
go
top
for this
tower
on
is
Mello.
under attack.
Just thinking about it.
I'm imagining it doesn't work with the Shadow Realm right click, right?
It doesn't work with almost anything except for Veno. I tested
Just
almost
Veno's
all of them.
passive. I
Yeah.
feel like that wasn't intended as well. I got to check that again, see if it changed.
I was gonna test more of them
Yeah.
in a couple days, so I just haven't gotten a chance to play them. Dota. Bottom. Another easy kill.
Definitely seeing why these teams tend to ban the Ursa when they want to play the Timber.
Yeah, and we see also why they, you know, even though we saw the matchup, you know, Mello doing good about bullying early on versus Kunkka, we see why they opt for Kunkka versus Quap, because sure, if the lane isn't perfect for Kunkka, the amount that he does in game, and he's able to just farm stacks as well,
look at that.
is amazing.
Lol. He was able to find Panto in the trees trying to TP out with the Torrent, but quickly X marks him, and now he's sort of stuck up here. He's going to have to sort of fly his way back to base, or at least make it around the trees that, you know.
They look like they may be tempted to try to go for Laurel, but he's got backup. Okay, they get the scan. BetBoom also gets the scan onto Mello, though, in the tree line.
Dire's
Scouting
top
Torrent.
tower is under attack.
I know he was in there somewhere, but Mello able to make it out. On the back line, Sayush, he's down here to notice.
Oh.
Step lively. Your admiral is on board.
14k lead. Their next big goal, I mean, they're just constricting map. They're waiting for Roche to spawn. If anyone walks into them, they're more than ready to fight. A minute left on it, keeping the Chen creeps inside. They'll lose Roger. But that is a Sonic.
Yeah, I don't think he's too fussed about tanking a Sonic Wave for that.
No, but one move I think also isn't too fussed about just committing that to get
Just
a kill.
getting a
they're
kill.
Just getting nothing anymore. Afterlife.
Should be fine. He has got the Yules.
Yeah, he's okay. But yeah, constant, like we said, I think I said the word sweep 400 times in this qualifier, right? But yeah, the BetBoom is just going top, then they sweep the Ancients. They have ward coverage. They have Chen creeps also checking out that Roche pit, as we said. So keeping it one move in the base and just looking to finish up the game after that next Roche. An incredibly most one-sided game I think I've seen in this quali.
Yeah, we did have quite the stomp in the series just before in that game one from Outsiders. But this one, this feels more painful because it's just so slow and you can imagine as one move, it's just a consistent test of like what do they do? What can they try and do as a team here?
Like we have a TA draft and we're never able to go for Roches. Now they're gonna try. I mean, they have to. Let's see.
A good curse could be key.
They gotta be careful with the curse though, because there's an Enigma.
And BetBoom's splitting pretty nicely.
Initial poke on Seneko, but he's just fine. Just dropping low.
Gonna have to make a move soon. Prepping with the fear, just in case any sort of jump in comes in.
They're on Knight.
Panto's gone in. He's entered the pit here as the Wyvern trying to do something, but he ends up going down. Roshan will fall to Dahak as he picks the Aegis up. Afterlife's out in time and over to the side. Notice using the Black Hole to lock down Mello through the BKB. They get the Roshan, Aegis, and a couple of kills on top.
Just easy peasy. They actually just commit boat. They see TA without BKB. They didn't kill him, but the distraction, it's disaster for one move. You can see they were just, they can't do anything. Blinking into the pit on the Wyvern to try to steal things. Full AC now for Laurel. No hope for the TA before, now even less. Let's look at all the bosses.
He's just in.
Oh my goodness.
Dahak, he just jumped straight across to them. He's ready to try and pick up more kills. Sayosh getting caught by the Malefice, Torrent Embrace. It's not always going to save him. That's a lot of swipe stacks. It actually will. They won't stick around and overcommit. Sayosh will be saved.
All right. Stalling things out decently here with the Wyvern, at least for a moment. Knight shows his face. He has no blink. Oh, they're going to chase him.
Looking rather dead here. Just trying to find some space top, but Dahak with the rest of the team turn up. Godlike now for Ursa.
Great plays, really, from BetBoom. Just identifying the strength. I mean, they're so far, but identifying their strength. They see this poor TA. They have blinks on the Enigma and this Dark Willow to catch. Smooth sailing with the Kunkka. Laurel probably feels good about himself too. He's 007 this game.
There you go. Very nice KDA.
Yep.
I can prepare to push once more. Look to break the base hit.
Nothing one move could do, even when like Black Hole's on cooldown or anything like that. Hand of God about to be back up too. They have Greaves. Just no damage to go through all this. Definitely, probably. I would imagine probably just thinking about next game. This is one of those that you. It's irrecoverable.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
BKB TA trapped in the base. Sayer's the only one who can try to shove out some waves. BetBoom still a little cautious though about going into base versus curse and tossbacks and stuff. They're still waiting to see maybe an opportunity to catch someone.
See what they get with the smoke.
Let's see.
One move.
It's the BKB with the TA. Let's say if they find something massive. Uh-oh.
And Sash want to get gone on first. Oh, he's able to
Okay.
time his blink out nicely, but Afterlife is going to need some help, and he's not going to get it. As he's dead,
Knight?
the rest of one move backing away. The bash is coming in. Knight cannot, or at least is struggling to escape from Dahak. Is he going to be able to get out any sort of move in time? The toss is there. Sayish, good save.
Dahak wanted blood. He popped the BKB for it.
Oh, they're in
hole.
the black hole now. Up at the tier 4s. They'll finally call it. We've had some
Mellow's
of these
out.
ones, just a very slow, methodical stomp. 29 minutes, 17-3, 24k, incredibly low kills. Just one move. I mean, it's the name, but it didn't feel like they had a single move this
No.
game. It was just over very, very early on. It's got to be a pretty painful loss to open up the series with, I think, if you're one move.
Yeah, I mean, Mello didn't GG either. Mello just